Welcome back to Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Vinny.
I'm Dylan.
And this one is going to be interesting. I have not been purviewed to like what Dylan is talking about today. He's going to kind of put me on the spot a little bit here and see what's up.
Yeah, hot take. All right. Yeah. I've been watching all this crypto crap. No, if you're in it, that's fine. We'll do you. But it's essentially Pokemon cards. And I can prove it. It's absolutely all that's happening right now. It's just a Pokemon craze with a different name.
Perfect. I love it.
All right. I'm going to show you how Bitcoin equals Charizard. Stay with me. I get it. Okay. This seems ridiculous.
What is Charizard?
Oh, God. Well, you might not get it. I don't know what to tell you. Well, this just took a turn. All right. So, crypto's insane. Okay, hear me out. It's a currency that's not being used as a currency that people are investing their current currency into. Okay, you can't use it. You could just keep on investing it, making it go higher or lower. There's like a couple companies can use it. Some people in fiber will take some like Bitcoin. Does Tesla accept Bitcoin now?
They do.
Like the first one,
too.
Right?
Newegg and what was one of the other one? Overstock.com, I think, does. There's like a few retailers.
There's a couple.
I'm sure it's grown over time, but I personally have never used it to pay for anything.
So you could argue Bitcoin is somewhat legitimate, not the other anything else, essentially.
It's no one's going to take your Dogecoin, okay?
No. All right, just to put this out here, I'm sweating. I'm already so mad. So the sheer number of cryptocurrencies is insane. All right. There are currently 4,500 plus cryptocurrencies. Easy, right? Yeah. Sure. There were 65 cryptos in 2013, according to Statista.
I love it.
If you go by the coinmarketcap.com, there were only 15. Okay. So I just wanted to keep that number in. There was only 15. On the current projection for like 2030, we're going to be at a 310,000 plus cryptos.
Love it.
There's one. They're not hard to make. Everyone thinks they're hard to make. I don't know computers that well. I can make one. Dylan's crypto. Two stupid guys trading stocks crypto.
Did you see that there was one where the guy actually made the acronym scam?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
It gained like I think over $70 million market cap.
Yeah, it's just because Okay, just to be clear, if we take the 15 cryptos from 2013, it's actually like over 1 million plus cryptos for the projection. Okay,
absolutely insane.
I'm going to walk you through just a little scenario here. Okay,
it's going to take a while. I want pizza now.
There you go, stuffed crust, baby. Let's just say you're going to Pizza Hut, all right, and you're like, man, do I want some Pizza Hut? You show up, and this lovely lady's waiting there. She's like, hey, I want to take your order. Couldn't find a thing holding pizza, so it's pie. Get it? It's fine. Close enough. You order your food, you're good, and then you pull out your cash. She's like, nah. Well, do you accept crypto? Because everyone has crypto now. Of course we accept crypto. We accept Binance Coin, Uniswap Coin, Ripple Coin, and Cardano. If you haven't heard of these, they have huge market caps. Okay? And you're like, well, crap. I only have Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ether Cash. I don't name any of the other 4,000. Yeah. Scam. I have Scam and Doge. Sorry. Looks like you got to go through arbitrage, lose some of the value of that, and now pay for this. Come on.
What you're telling me is that we should invest in Coinbase so we can capitalize on that arbitrage.
No, I am not saying that. I think Coinbase is very overvalued right now.
Yeah.
So that's the scenario. And what people don't realize is this has already happened. And yes, I will relate this to Pokemon cards for the 9 people still watching. Okay. So in 2002, the euro was introduced. Now, granted, it was introduced like 3 years before that because everyone had to get on board. And anyways, yada, yada, yada. There was so many currencies in Europe that it was just absurd. The exchange rates, you had to have a sign with all 12 on department stores. Be like, hey, like the lira is this price. That's what everyone's trying to do right now. Okay? We have all these cryptos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, imagine this list with 4,500. And that was just the original 12. Now there's more that use the euro. Obviously, isn't the euro like the second biggest currency? Third?
Yeah, it depends on how you quantify currency, but yeah, it's obviously a widely used one.
For anyone who's watching this and then says, "Oh, there's like 1,000 currencies in the world," okay, we use like 8 of them.
Yeah.
So don't go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's just look at the volatility. This is over. What is this? March 25th. I just took this right before this presentation.
Wait,
okay,
this is 1 month.
This is March 25th to April 23rd.
Wow, that's impressive volatility for 1 month. That's yeah. You ever hear the story from like Weimar Germany back when like they had like their whole hyperinflation thing, and you would literally be like sit down at dinner, like order, and then by the time the bill would come, it'd be 30% more because the currency was losing value at that fast a pace. Like it's completely insane to try to base an economy on a currency that loses or changes value that rapidly.
It can't happen. Yeah. That's a great example.
Yeah, there was another incident in I think it was Venezuela during their hyperinflation where there was a grocery store and they actually announced like overhead like all the prices on the shelf are 20% higher because the currency is losing value that fast, and there was just a whole riot.
Great, yeah. Add it to the list.
Perfect.
I mean, literally since April 13th. What's the date? 24th. This was at 64,000 and it's chilling. I think it just hit 48. I just cropped this up. It just lost like 23% of its market cap in a week.
Yeah.
Jeez. Now, there's people saying, hey, if this works out, they can be regulated. This can be legit. This is a Federal Reserve.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more complicated than that. So when a government regulates currency, it comes down to a couple different buckets, right? The Federal Reserve is responsible for like the monetary policy portion of it, meaning they control the interest rates and the amount of money out there. So the Federal Reserve or an entity wouldn't be able to control the amount of Bitcoin in existence or Ripple or Ethereum or whatever the hell. I know that there's some of these coins have like a definitive capacity, but you need to be able to alter that. You need to be able to reduce the capacity temporarily and then increase the capacity. That's what the Federal Reserve does. They also like set the base interest rates. And there's some companies out there now that are making loans in these cryptocurrencies, which is kind of interesting, but they're all not tied back to a central entity which sets the base core kind of interest rates. People will argue that is part of the bull case for this stuff, but it's tough because you're not going to have that stability without a single entity behind the entire thing. I know people say that that's a good thing, but like you won't have the stability without that.
No, not at all. And actually, I'm going to get to security. So it's funny. Vinny hasn't seen this presentation, so that was actually really good. On top of that, let's just say, because you said that like they're doing loans.
Yeah, they're doing loans. I guess you can sell like covered calls on your Bitcoin now and all sorts of crazy stuff like that, which is cool.
Imagine you're getting approved for a house.
Yeah.
Right? Because that takes time. And the mortgage is like, yeah, you can do like 8 Bitcoins. And then it drops. It's like, hold on. Oh, we need a lot more. Sorry. We got to redo all this paperwork.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. So here's a strategy of making money on crypto. And people just say crypto. It's cryptocurrency, which they're cutting out that word. And that's where this doesn't make any sense because it's a currency. So it's going up, right? Rumors, news, everyone's talking about it. Taxi driver guy's talking about it.
Yeah.
More people invest, first group makes money, and so on, and stacks and stacks and stacks. You rinse, repeat that a ton of times until it crashes, just like in 2015, 16?
Yeah, 16, I think.
15. And maybe now, because it just lost 20% in a week. So this might be a really well-timed video.
Yeah, who knows?
The believers, okay? They believe that crypto could be legitimate. And I'm with you. I think 2-3 cryptos could actually make it. Bitcoin, not even that it's the best one, it's just the first one. That's probably the most logical.
Yeah.
Also, like Doge has an infinite supply. Don't even get me started on that one.
Yeah. I'm an Ethereum fanboy myself because it's actually the cryptocurrency on which all these other things are built. Like, if you look at like NFTs, they're built on the Ethereum network.
Yes, that one could work. Ether could work because of the blockchain technology NFTs are using Ether's blockchain technology to validate individual NFTs. It's like, all right, fine, whatever, maybe.
Yeah, some utility there.
I get it. It's 2 or 3, okay? But you can't support 4,500. Go back to the waitress offering, hey, you can have this. We don't accept these for it here. No.
Yeah. You got scam coin.
Yeah, scam coin. I can't believe I didn't even know that one. That's fantastic. That guy's a genius.
Yep.
Let's go to scam coin.
Yeah.
The risks and security issues.
Oh, yeah.
These are just from like this, like the last 2 months. Okay. Trezor app. Are you familiar with what that is?
Never heard of it.
Okay. So Trezor is like a hard wallet company, so you can put all your coins in the wallet, yada, yada, yada. They don't have an app. They have a website. Someone made the app and stole everyone's money.
This is like setting up a parking lot toll booth.
There's no Trezor app.
Parking lot.
It's not a thing.
I love it. It's brilliant.
It's like, come on, man. Okay, so this one's kind of hard to explain, but I belong to a day trading community, and one of the leaders within said day trading community said that his friend just lost 30K because of that. Basically, what was happening is there's these signals that you can sign up for. And it's like, scanners, this stock's going here, whatever. And the 3 top ads on Google were scams. They're getting past the thing, and they're ads on Google. And like, I didn't confirm that, but I believe them because I tried to find the ads. I typed in crypto signal. This thing comes up.
Perfect.
Automate your trading with over 10,000 signals every month and a 98% success rate.
Yeah.
98? You're a trillionaire if you have a 98 success rate. Why do you need a site?
Yeah. Perfect. They just want to share with the masses. Don't you understand?
Yeah, I didn't show the site. I don't know if that's real or not. It could be real. I don't know. It can't be 98%.
I highly doubt it. Yeah.
Okay. Turkey, they stopped out. This is kind of a complicated story, but they stopped out all the crypto, all that stuff. Anyways, new evidence is coming out. Essentially, Turkish authorities open a probe. Turns out they could have just stole like hundreds of millions of stuff via this one crypto exchange company, and the CEO fled the country.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Have you ever heard the story of like Mount Gox?
I don't remember it well.
Yeah, it was like one of the early Japanese cryptocurrency exchanges. So I would say 2014, 2015, somewhere around there, they got hacked and like 800,000 Bitcoins disappeared. At the time, this is how like big they were. They were controlling 70% of like the world's Bitcoin transactions. I think Coinbase is around like 10, 15% right now, put it that way. So you're talking about a company that was 6 times larger in terms of the market dominance than Coinbase is at this point. And they had a breach where they lost 800,000 Bitcoins.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. It'd be tens of billions of dollars today, to say the least.
So we're back to Pokemon cards, Vinny.
All right. Okay. Yeah, educate me.
I want you to hear me out. Okay. Pokemon cards, everyone knows Pokemon. It came up in like the 90s. You were playing the game, more importantly. You weren't just buying the cards, you're playing the game. Okay. Then it kind of went through a lull, and then it's actually back, and these cards are worth so much more money now. It's back because I was in a card shop, not for Pokemon. Yeah. My buddy got me into Magic the Gathering. I'm pretty into it now. So that's neither here nor there. But there's people buying Pokemon cards. I'm like, what is happening? I thought this was over. And then I'm tired of the guys. He's like, oh, no. No one plays the game anymore. But they're worth money. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, this will be worth more money later. And everyone is in there buying more Pokemon cards. Not to do for their purpose. Just like the cryptocurrency is here for a currency. No, they're there to buy, shorten the supply, and then increase and sell it later. Just standard supply and demand.
Perfect.
This sold for $224K in 2019.
I mean, I'd rather have a Lamborghini than that particular piece of paper, but that's just me.
I don't know what to tell you, man. All of our Charizards from like when I was a kid, if you had and you kept them, and they were like, there's like 8 different chart. No, there's a lot of different Charizards, but there's like 8 that are worth money. Some of those are worth $1,000 now. Some, not even like the super rare ones, just like the kind of rare ones.
Wow.
Worth $1,000.
I guess
You might as well be buying Pokemon cards.
Perfect. Nah, I'm not really that interested
in Pokemon cards.
No.
Why are you interested in 224K?
I mean, yes, I am.
Crypto's for you, my man.
Oh God, yeah. I think the lesson here that Dylan's trying to get to is that, like, we're seeing some incredible, froth in the market with different things now. People are finding creative ways to invest their money and try to make more money. Just watch your butt. Like, there's money to be made, plenty of money to be made right now, but don't risk it all, because at some point the music stops and there's only so many chairs.
There's so many holes in this whole thing. It's just so ridiculous. You can get it stolen from you. You can get it hacked from you. It could just die because it should have been invested in the first place. Doge was a joke. Now it's worth money. Like, it's, oh my gosh.
It's fascinating to watch from the outside, we'll say.
Jeez.
All right.
Yeah,
well, thanks
if you have it and you made money, good for you. Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for tuning in for Dylan's epic rant.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll see you guys in the next one.